Oh, it's a beautiful Monday morning, and Easter Monday. Finally, oh god, that's still open there. I thought they'd finished whatever work they were doing down there. Not making any noise today so far, but they've still got the gate open, which is a worry, because there's been workmen there the whole of Easter, and it's sort of really annoying because I was thinking of having maybe 4 days of quiet, but anything but on Good Friday it was a racket. You could hear it actually on tape. I recorded how noisy it was, and this was like before 8 o'clock in the morning on Good Friday, and the following day was also incredibly noisy, and then it started to taper off a bit, and today it's been quiet so far, but seeing that gate's open, it's got me a bit worried. There must be landscaping or something, I'm not sure, doing drainage work or whatever, but it's very strange. So it's a beautiful day today. That was weird too. There's a lot of the carports of spaces are taken up today, so a lot of cars back. Maybe people went away over Easter. But the weird thing is this guy keeps parking in my car parking spot. But funnily enough, today he's actually in the visitors' car parking spot. I presume it's a guy. I might be wrong there. But today they're actually in the visitor spot as opposed to my carport. So it's just weird. I don't know what's going through their mind. I've dropped a couple of notes off to them saying, please do not park in my carport spot. I mean, I'm happy for them to do what they're going to pay, but I don't see why I should give them a freebie, because it's my property after all. Anyway, yeah, but today they're not parked. It's weird. I just can't work out what the mentality is. Okay, this is the unboxing of a new desktop computer I got from Centrecom in Sunshine in Melbourne. I put the order in Monday, 10 days ago. It's Wednesday, just after Easter, and it took 10 days to get here. Actually, I looked up Australia Post yesterday, and they said it had been delayed till the following Wednesday, but then I get an SMS this morning to tell me that it's arrived and will be delivered to me. And they got here before 9 o'clock, which is great. I don't know what's in this little package here, but this is the actual, it's a gaming computer. I've never had one like that before, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how it's going to handle graphics and what have you. And my other, so we've got discs there as well. I'm just hoping that that all the wiring is there as well. But this has actually got a proper graphics card in it. And I don't know when I bought my previous Centrecom desktop, because that's it there, and it's a bit, it's in sort of intensive care at the moment. I actually got myself a program online, which was a diagnostic program, and that seems to have fixed up disk errors that seem to be coming up on the machine. So it's getting a little long in the tooth, and it might need a new hard disk, and that's a pain because then I have to get the operating system put in again and get all the files off and all the usual garbage involved with that. So I thought it'd be easy just to buy a new box. This cost me about $1,200 all up, but the specs for this unit are so much better than what I get locally at the local computer store. And it's one of the problems with Cairns is that you'll find that you don't get very good bang for your bucks with things like electric bikes or tricycles or computers and that type of stuff. Yeah, well, mind you, we do have an Officeworks here, and they're okay competitive, but the Acer version of the gaming desktop is about $1,400. Mind you, it does have a better graphics card in it, but I don't know if it's worth that much extra. So I think for $1,200, this has got 16 gig of RAM in it, so it's got a huge amount of RAM. It's got an i7 chip, Intel chip in it, and yeah, it's got pretty good specs, so it should be a pretty decent unit, so it'll be very interesting to see how it handles graphics. Should be pretty damn good. It's pretty basic. This envelope here just came with the actual power cord. There's no other cords involved, just the unit itself and the power cord, and that's basically it. So it's pretty basic, but it is cheap and the specs are good. I'm not quite sure what this might be, like a spare part thing. It looks like this is an internal type of cord here. Looks like this is something used inside to actually connect up. I don't know what exactly that is, but I presume it's something I won't have to concern myself with unless I want to, say, do some sort of upgrade, I presume. But I'm not sure, because you're not supposed to open the back of it. I think then you stuff up the warranty if you do that. So anyway, that's the unit. It's here. It's not that big. It's pretty... But one thing I've noticed immediately is how much ventilation there is. You look through there, there's just a lot of air goes through this unit, and I guess that's basically to cool the graphics card. It needs a lot of space like that. So I could give it a test run, I guess, and just see what happens. But hopefully it's got the operating system all loaded on and ready to go. We'll see. Well, that was utter confusion. I just discovered who the guy was who kept parking the car in my car parking space. It was actually my next door neighbour. Now, why I'm confused is because I asked him how many cars he had in the past, because he had problems with people parking in his spot, and he had a totally different car, like a two-tone car, and I think it's his girlfriend's car, and he's got a car as well. And my understanding was they only had one car, so I just assumed he would not be the person doing it, but he was, and he's apologised for doing it, which is great. It's all out in the open now, because it was really pissing me off. He's a nice enough guy, and it's all fine. And I said to him, look, if you want the car park, just give me some money. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for much. $5 a week would be enough. You know, I don't want to rip him off. But it's better than nothing, and he's happy and I'm happy, and that's fine by me. So yeah, that was very strange. So I've got that mystery and that hassle has been sorted out, which is really good, because it's been bugging me, and if I'd just known, I mean, I was so confused I didn't even realise I was talking to my neighbour, because I just assumed it was another Korean guy on the block. I thought I must have got the wrong one, but it was him, and he's smoking as usual, so I should have picked up it was him for that reason too. But that's good. I'm glad that the air's cleared on that, so really happy. And I might get myself a little bit of pocket money. I might get myself a Guinness a week out of it, so that's all right. We'll see how it goes. Look, like I said, I'd be happy with $5 a week. I don't want much. It is Cairns here, for God's sake. I'm not going to be asking big bucks. But yeah, if he can give me just anything, is better than nothing. So, you know, it's no skin off my nose, and I'll just say to him, look, if I do need it, I'll just make it a casual arrangement like that, I guess. So if he's okay with that, he's got my phone number now, and so that's good. And I got my new computer today, so that was great. And it was actually, you saw I did the boxing there, and I'll hook it up later, because I can't seem to get Wi-Fi working on it. But it'll be a computer. I'll probably want to use a direct cable connection anyway, because you know, the intention is to do the higher end stuff, so I want the best grunt in any case. I might even get a better internet connection. It cost me $10 extra a month for that, but it'll be a huge boost in the upload speed, as well as a boost in the download speed. So if I get more into gaming and stuff and graphics, I might use that a lot more, so I may well do that. Sorry, it's still windy. It's just continually windy here at the moment, which is nice and refreshing, but it's just bad for doing these recordings. It's a lot of traffic. It's just after 3. I just noticed that traffic is a lot heavier in general since I've got up here. Oh, I've got to say too, the other day I was walking along this path and a couple of people said hello to me. One male, one female. That was quite nice. Sort of like the old style hospitality you get in Cairns. It's a bit different to Melbourne, where that would never happen to you. And I've still got to wait for my hard drive from Office Works. I bought it yesterday, but they don't have it in stock. And it was really funny because the girl that I couldn't find the actual unit. I thought, where's all the hard drives? They've actually replaced a whole lot of these hard drives with just little tags with the name of the item because they've had so much stock being nicked. So she told me that. Not in those words, but I got it. That was basically what had happened. It's a lot of shoplifting. But she was actually a bit peeved herself that they didn't have that particular unit, which was the cheapest, the sweet spot for storage as far as terabytes per dollar is concerned. So you'd think it'd be the most popular unit. It's a desktop version, so it's a larger unit, and the only one they've got for sale is actually the smaller unit, which I guess gets its power off your computer. But I just want the desktop because it's got one advantage. It's got the extra USB outlet in it, and it's slightly cheaper, and I don't want to take it travelling. I mean, who in God's name will be needing 4 terabytes of storage when they're travelling? If you're doing business, maybe a graphics designer or something, but not for an average person. I wouldn't think it's right over the top. I've got a 500 megabyte backup hard drive, and that's more than sufficient, I think. That's all I'm going to really need for travel, so I'll stick with that. It's nice and compact too. So yeah, but it was interesting. She was not impressed that they did that Office Works didn't stock them. So well, we do enough turnover to justify having that much stock. We do more turnover than a lot of other stores, so she was surprised that they didn't have the full range. So it's good of her to admit that anyway.